Prince Harry recently broke his silence on the ongoing investigation into Sentebale, the charity he co-founded with Prince Siso in 2006, in memory of their departed mothers, to support children in southern Africa affected by HIV and AIDS. Unfortunately, this vital charity is now embroiled in controversy, and at the heart of this mess is Sophie Chandauka, whose leadership and decisions have put the charity at risk. What's even more appalling is that despite her role in the crisis, she has refused to step down, showing her complete lack of accountability and, frankly, a selfish disregard for the children Sentebale was created to help. Prince Harry, as always, has shown unwavering courage in addressing the issues head-on. His recent statement reflects his deep emotional commitment to the charity and, most importantly, to the welfare of the children it serves. He said, "Harry, voice over, I want to begin by expressing how deeply disappointed I am by the situation surrounding Sentebale. This charity has been at the core of my heart and my work for many years, and it's incredibly painful to see it go through these difficulties." Harry's frustration is understandable. Sentebale was meant to be a lifeline for children in need, not a pawn in a scandal driven by the reckless actions of a few individuals. Yet, despite his personal disappointment, Harry remains laser-focused on what matters most, the children. He added, "Harry, voice over. While I am disappointed by the challenges we are facing, I want to assure everyone that Sentebale's work will continue. The children we serve cannot be forgotten in the midst of this. Our focus will remain on them, as it should always have been." Harry's primary concern is the well-being of the children in Sentebale's care, and his dedication to ensuring that the charity's mission continues, no matter the obstacles, speaks volumes about his character and leadership. This isn't about defending his reputation, it's about protecting the vulnerable children who rely on Sentebale's support. Now, compare this to Sophie Chandauka's behavior. Rather than showing the same level of concern for the children or the charity, she has chosen to dig in her heels, refusing to step down despite the clear damage she has caused. If there's one thing her refusal to leave demonstrates, it's her selfishness. She has placed her own position above the very children Sentebale was created to support. In her recent statements, there was no mention of the children, no acknowledgement of the harm caused, and certainly no sign of the self-awareness needed to take responsibility. Instead, she's clinging to her position as if it's more important than the mission of the charity itself. Harry's words contrast sharply with her actions. His statement on transparency and accountability shows a deep understanding of the responsibility he has taken on with Sentebale. He emphasized, "Harry, VO, I have always championed transparency in the charitable sector, and I believe that all organizations, especially those that rely on public trust, must be held accountable for their actions." This is where Chandauka has failed miserably. She has shown no willingness to hold herself accountable for the mistakes that have led to this investigation. She's more concerned with maintaining her position than with the reputation of the charity or the children it serves. Her actions and her refusal to step down are selfish and reckless. The worst part is that, in all of this, the children and communities that Sentebale serves are being forgotten. Sophie Chandauka's decisions and her inability to show leadership during this crisis have created a huge distraction. Instead of focusing on the children who depend on the charity, she's been embroiled in a scandal that has jeopardized their access to critical resources. Harry, however, remains steadfast in his commitment to them. His focus has always been on the welfare of these children, and it remains his priority, despite the personal and professional challenges he faces. Sophie's actions are proof that she doesn't understand what it means to lead a charity, let alone one that serves vulnerable children. Her selfishness and refusal to step aside demonstrate that she's more interested in preserving her own image than in doing what's best for the cause. If she truly cared about Sentebale and the children it serves, she would have stepped down, taken responsibility for the chaos she's caused, and allowed the charity to heal and move forward. Instead, she's made everything about herself and her own position. In contrast, Harry's approach to this situation shows maturity and responsibility. He's not letting his personal frustration cloud his judgment or his leadership. Instead of getting caught up in the drama or pointing fingers, he's addressing the crisis with calm, clarity, and a focus on what truly matters: the children and the future of the charity. Unlike Sophie Chandauka, who's been stubbornly holding on to her position, Harry has demonstrated what real leadership looks like. He's not afraid to confront the situation head-on and take responsibility for guiding Sentebale through these difficult times. His approach stands in stark contrast to Chandauka's selfishness, and it proves that true leadership is about prioritizing the welfare of others, not personal gain. In conclusion, Prince Harry has shown incredible courage in dealing with this situation. He is more concerned with the welfare of the children who rely on Sentebale than with any personal or professional repercussions. He understands the importance of leading with integrity, and his focus is on ensuring that the charity continues its vital work. On the other hand, Sophie Chandauka has only shown selfishness, refusing to take responsibility for her actions and allowing her own interests to overshadow the needs of the children. It's time for her to step aside and make room for those who truly have the charities and children's well-being at heart. Harry's mature, composed, and responsible handling of the situation is a testament to his leadership, and he's demonstrated exactly the kind of maturity that Sentebale and its mission deserves. Thanks for watching. Have a good day and take care.